Nagashima Spa Land is a world-class theme park located in Kuwana, Japan, and with it being home to over 20 rides and attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Nagashima Spa Land. Starting off at number 10, we have Looping Star. And no matter if you are looking for your first ever upside down coaster or just another classic attraction at the park, then this is the ride for you. The only thing is, however, it is not all easy coasting, because as soon as your train has made it to the top of that 80-foot lift hill, not only will you head down a giant drop into that world famous loop, but also lots of twists, turns and helixes around the trees, creating an incredibly fun but also rather intense experience that I would feel wrong not putting on our top 10 list. It is time for a unique roller coaster, as for our number 9 position we have Ultra Twister. And out of all the rides that I have ever seen in my lifetime, this has got to be one of the craziest. Within a nutshell, of course if you think you have what it takes to ride, boarding a 6-person car where the wheels are located at the top, followed by vertically heading up a lift hill. Yet we are still not at the most bonkers part yet, as in addition to this, you will also head through a total of 3 optical illusion looking inversions, both forwards as well as backwards too. And so despite its very short ride time, this should definitely be a must do. For our number 8 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more intense, as we have Arashi. And with it looking like a giant marble run in the sky. Before we even get onto the ride experience itself, you should already know that you are in for a treat. And you will not be wrong, with you racing around this 1,000-foot marble track whilst flipping upside down non-stop, causing even the bravest of thrill seekers in the group to hold on very, and I mean very tight. And so what are you waiting for? Jump aboard Arashi today for a ride experience that you nor your stomach will ever forget. Who here loves a good old fashioned roller coaster loop? Well, if that is you, then look no further, as for our number 7 position we have Shuttle Loop. And even though it does not look like a lot from first sight, with it literally being a singular loop on a track, trust me when I say it definitely packs a punch, with throughout its 35-second ride duration, you being able to complete everything from a 57 miles per hour launch to a vertical loop both forwards and backwards too, to even 2 almost vertical climbs. And therefore, if this ride has a shortish queue, there is no doubt in my mind that this should be on your bucket list. Have you ever wanted to go upside down in a pirate ship? Well, of course you have, and so you have got to take a ride on our number 6 spot, Space Shuttle, because it has taken your classic amusement park ride to the next level. Quite literally, with as soon as you have boarded the awesomely designed rocket ship, and for the best overall experience, we would suggest sitting at the front or back row, you rocking back and forth, higher and higher, until you are literally rotating the whole 360 degrees, providing an awful loss of hang time and an overall experience that you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know is out of this world. Top 5, and coming in for this position we have Giant Frisbee, Nagashima Spa Land's gyro swing, and so with this being one, if not the most common type of ride around the world, for starters, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Although if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed, with you and the other 49 riders swinging high into the sky whilst also spinning around non-stop. How awesome does that sound? The question is, however, do you think you have what it takes to ride, or would you rather watch it from ground level? If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 3. As for our number 4 spot, we have Space Shots, and with it standing at a height of 245 feet in the air, already I know some of you are going to be like, no way Jose. However, nor is this your normal drop tower, because instead of just rising to the top, getting an amazing view across both the park and surrounding area, all before dropping again on Space Shots, not only will you be launched to the top, but after you plummet back down to planet Earth in a matter of seconds, you will bounce up and down for the remainder of the ride, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 position, we have Acrobatics, the park's B&M flying coaster. And for anyone who has not done one of these before, well then hold on tight, because for starters, as soon as you board the car, the back will lift up, putting you in a crazy Superman style position. Yet it only gets 10 times crazier on the ride itself, as in this unique riding position, you will soar around the track at 55 miles per hour, completing many giant drops, turns skimming the water, and a total of 4 inversions. And so in my eyes, no matter whether you have done it or not, a trip to the park is nowhere near complete without this flight. You can't have a world-class theme park without a long ride, and Nagashima Spa Land is no exception. As for our number 2 spot, we have Steel Dragon 2000, the world's longest roller coaster. Yet by no means does that mean it lacks the thrills at all. If anything, it makes it better, with throughout its 8,133 feet of track, you experiencing, and get ready for it, a 306 foot drop, 2 200 foot plus hills, giant helixes, tunnel sections, twists and turns, as well as more airtime moments than I can count, all at a top speed of 95 miles per hour. Wow, that is a lot. And so this 4-minute experience is 100% for all of those thrill seekers out there. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my eyes for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Hakugei. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, from the moment you walk into the park and see this world-class RMC standing proud, you'll instantly want to take a ride. And you should definitely do just that, as words literally cannot describe how amazing its many wood and steel drops, turns, airtime hills and inversions really are. And so when also taken into account its phenomenal views too, I think it is very easy to see why this is at our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.